Now on Fios 1 News, reports of a porch pirate on Long Island lead investigators back to Essex County. Police say the suspect was seen on a home security camera. A family scrambles from a morning house fire in Essex County. They were first alerted by a frantic call from the neighbors. And the Bronx Bombers are back. Sports director Justin Walters is at spring training with a look at the Yankees' first full practice. The news starts right now.
Fios 1 News, Daytime Edition.
And good afternoon, I'm Brian Webb. Thank you for watching. Your top stories are coming up in a moment. First, though, meteorologist Addison Green shows us the track and the timing of tomorrow's incoming snowstorm. Hi, Addison.
Yeah, Brian, we are keeping our eyes on a potential system coming our way, and we already have that cold air in place, so we're setting the stage for that precip to fall in the beginning as snowfall. We have 27 degrees most recently in Newton, 30 degrees in Hoboken, 33 out there in Hamilton, just hanging above the freezing point, but everyone feels sub-freezing. We talk about still those breezy winds out and about, making it feel like we are in the upper teens to low 20s. But at least the sun is shining on down. We do have just some high-level clouds pushing on in every now and then across central New Jersey along 195, and looking at the bigger picture, high pressure's in place for the time being, but here's that storm system developing across the south, looking to come up this way over in towards tomorrow midday hours. So for the rest of the day today, we'll just watch a few passing clouds come our way.
An intense fire destroyed a home in East Orange overnight. The family made it out safely thanks to a call from the neighbors across the street. But now they have to figure out where to go and what to do. Fios 1's Arnold Godoy is on the scene.
This blue house on Rutledge Avenue sits burned out today. Windows broken, holes in the wall, and the front porch in ruins. The fire started a little before 4 this morning. The homeowner's wife receiving a call from a neighbor across the street.
Got a phone call that there's smoke coming out of the house. Somebody needs to get up and check it out.
She wasn't inside the blue home, but her stepson was, along with his wife and 2 children. Linda immediately worrying for the 2 youngest.
Where are my grandchildren? Are my grandchildren safe? Did you get them out safely?
Fortunately, everyone made it out safely. The children's father only suffering from smoke inhalation and now expected to be okay, but the flames would grow, starting in the basement and reaching up throughout the house. Crews forced to make openings to reach the fire in the walls, but the flames grew so intense at one point firefighters were ordered to get out of the burning structure. The first responders finally were able to get the fire under control, but the damage was done. The family telling me it was all particularly difficult for the 2 young children as they started to process what was happening.
They're worried about their uniforms. It's like, we have no uniforms to go to school today. Wow. So that, when they realized that, I watched their little faces go like that. You know, they're concerned about going to school.
But in spite of what they've lost, they're grateful everyone is still alive.
This is a huge loss, but God has a way of getting your attention and putting you on the path He wants you to go on. So no one lost their life, thank God. Moving forward, we'll just get it done over and move back in.
The family is being helped by the Red Cross. Meanwhile, authorities are investigating the cause of the fire. In East Orange, Arnold Godoy, Fios 1 News.
A string of package thefts on Long Island leads investigators back to Essex County. They arrested a suspected porch pirate after he was caught on a home security camera, and the picture is as plain as day. Fios 1's Ron Lee has the latest.
How come? Watch your head, because I'm poor. As he left Nassau Police Headquarters to head to his arraignment, 22-year-old Justin Hines admitted to stealing several packages from Cedarhurst at Woodmere Saturday because he was poor. Hines was arrested shortly after police released this surveillance video, which clearly shows the face of a man as he swipes packages from the stoop of a home around 3 p.m. Saturday in Cedarhurst.
It's about time he got arrested. I mean, this is a good community. I've been living here all my life. Yeah. And this is the first time anything like this ever happened around here.
Keith Langoni of Cedarhurst lives just a few houses away from one of the 3 homes that police say were victimized on Saturday by Hines.
You saw that video. You could see that guy's face. Come on.
Very clear as day.
How did he not wear a mask?
Well, you know what? There's a fool for every seat, and he's a fool.
This surveillance video allegedly shows Hines, who is from East Orange, New Jersey, walking to the stoop of a home to take packages that had been delivered earlier in the day. The homeowner from Cedarhurst, who provided this surveillance video to detectives, did not want to be interviewed on camera. However, he tells me while none of the contents from the stolen packages have been returned, he is relieved that an arrest has been made. In Cedarhurst, Ron Lee, FiOS 1 News.
Glen Rock residents are on the lookout for an imposter. Police issued a warning about a man trying to get inside homes, pretending to be a utility worker. FiOS 1's Mary Lynn Buckley has the details.
Investigators say a man approached a woman asking to check her water pressure, but shortly after letting him in, she became suspicious. This man posed as a utility worker, reportedly entering one of the homes here on Rodney Street. The woman inside the home says the man offered her a $50 cash rebate, but claimed she must break his $100 bill with two 50s. She sensed something was off when he was on the phone during the interaction, and then left abruptly in what is believed to be a dark-colored GMC truck. The woman told Chief Dean Ackerman of Glen Rock Police that nothing was missing or damaged from her home. Police are warning Glen Rock residents to be wary of diversion burglary schemes like this one that very well could have turned into something more. They also say never let anyone into your home that you're not expecting, and utility workers normally are sent out in marked vehicles and inform police prior to door knocking. In Glen Rock, Mary Lynn Buckley, FiOS 1 News.
A young woman is recovering after being shot inside a Passaic County bodega. Police were staked out outside the Temple Deli in Patterson for hours, blocking the entrance and looking for clues. A 19-year-old from Clifton was shot in the leg there Monday afternoon. And neighbors tell us gun violence is an ongoing issue there.
It's scary because I have young daughters. It's very, very scary. I mean, and for what we spend in taxes here, I mean, something really has to be done. Something has to be done, or more and more citizens, Pattersonians, are going to leave.
The victim is expected to recover. No word yet on any arrests or a possible motive. The mayor of Kearney has seen or smelled enough and is demanding a county landfill be shut down over its nasty odor and possible health risks.
It's bad, not only for quality of life purposes, because it's a horrible smell, but it's bad because when it exceeds the measurement of 30 parts per billion, it could have health impacts.
Mayor Alberto Santos there posting an 11-minute Facebook video about it. He detailed the readings of the hydrogen sulfide at the Keegan landfill, which can cause breathing problems along with irritating the eyes, nose, and throat. Plus, as you heard, it apparently smells very bad. Some residents say it has the aroma of rotten eggs. The town has installed air monitors near the site. The mayor expects to get the first results later today, trying to make his case. Demolition is underway on a 50-year-old mall in Wayne. It's been closed for about 20 years now, and soon the old mall will become a brand new mall. FiOS 1's Christy Kalishian has more.
Since closing in the early 2000s, Wayne Hills Mall has been known by shoppers around here as an eyesore, but other shoppers we've spoken with will remember it as something more.
Oh, I'll never forget this mall. Never forget. I never forget cutting school, coming. We got a phone call here that my father was coming to get us because he knew we cut school. We ran out of here like anything.
Lifelong Wayne resident Dave Cannon drove to the Wayne Hills Mall parking lot on Hamburg Turnpike just to see the mall he worked at and played hooky at be demolished into rubble. This comes as the 39-acre site was approved for redevelopment in 2016, about 10 years after talks of repurposing the mall began. The mall is slated to become a ShopRite with room for other neighboring outlet stores. Although Stop and Shop and Trader Joe's are about a 3-minute drive from the former mall, Dave and other shoppers at the nearby Kmart in Burlington say they're excited for what's to come.
Wayne is building up. Wayne's putting a lot of stuff in. It is what it is. We have, they're going to do it no matter what, right? So just go with it.
And contractors on the site estimate that the full demolition of the building will take about 2.5 months. We're here in Wayne. Christy Kalishian, FiOS 1 News.
New Jersey is apparently on board with legalizing pot. Coming up, new numbers show the Garden State is in favor of legal marijuana more than ever before. We have the details next.